Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, here we successfully complete edit and update positions for the category. Here we successfully done this job. Now friend, in this video I want to complete another part that will be as a delete. So before delete it here, also we have to delete it with a specific one of the ID. First of all, I want to display one of the notification, and for the notification I want to use sweet alert, which I have already covered in your fundamental series. So right now for the sweet alert, they have some of the code I want to load it. In fundamental, I have already discussed each and everything with you. So if you want to do that work, better go to your exercise folder. I have already loaded that things in our toaster.txt. Here you can see for adding the toaster, we have to need our one of the CDN. That means that is our sweet alert CDN. And also I want to create one of the new folder as a code.js, and into the code.js area now only we have to add it. Okay. Rather than you can also use it directly, but I want to create another separate file for this, then that will be better. So first of all, we have to load our CDN link for the sweet alert. I copy it, and that will be in our backend. So for the reasons, in our admin area, into the admin dashboard, in our JavaScript area, I want to load it. Better here, I want to simply load it. Okay, I simply loaded that our sweet alert, and also for the sweet alert, I want to create one of the new file. That means in our backend, that means in our folder, that is a public folder, there is a backend. Into the backend, there is our assets, and into the asset, there is a JS file. Before I have created as a validate, right? So that is a validate mean JS. Now better in our JS folder, I want to create another new file, and here I click as a save as. I make it as a save as, and I just name it as a code.js. So that will be one of the JS file I simply created. So our first job is we have to support this one. That means if you want to support it, and that will be our location. You can see that is the same location. Better I copy it, and now after that I want to, after that sweet alert CDN, I want to paste it. Right now that will be our appropriate file location. That is our asset means public, backend folder, asset folder, JS folder. Here I have created one of the new file as a code.js. Now that will be as a code. I name it as a code.js. Okay, so here I also support our code.js file, and into the code.js file area, here I want to load our CDN link. That means our total sweet alert code. That is one of the swap code. I copy it. Okay, copy total things from here. In fundamental, I have already covered. So for the reasons here, I don't want to recap it again. I close it, and now in our code.js area, I want to paste it. Okay, now that is also one of the ID as a delete ID, and now by this delete ID I want to get this data. Okay, so then that will be our swap will be as a fire by this ID. So now if you want to access it, we have to access it in our all page, that is a category all, and into the category all, that is our delete. Okay, so into the delete area I want to add that ID, so that will be the ID, and ID will be as a delete. Now by this ID it will be hit our code.js, that is our ID. Okay, so now that will be loaded. Now if you click as a save all, let's check this out. That's all you have to do. Now refresh it, and now if you click as a delete, yes, you can see it's now successfully loaded our sweet alert. Right now our sweet alert is successfully working, and there is a are you sure. They have some of the warning, they have some of the text. So if you also want to change any text, you can simply change it from here. You can see there is a title display as a are you sure, a delete this data, that is warning type, and that is display as a warning type. Okay, and also there is a button text. If you want to change that button text, you can see that is actually our button text. Simple work. Right now we successfully done this job. We successfully loaded our file and sweet alert CDN link. Great. Now I want to complete that our delete functionality. Also for the delete, we have to create another new route. Better I copy it, and also we have to delete it with a specific one of the ID. I hope at that point it's very clear to you. Now I want to create another new one as a delete category, and also we have to delete it with a specific one of the category ID. Right, so now I want to create it, and better I want to go to our web. Into the web, that will be just like that same. I copy it, and here I paste it. Now that will be name. I name it here as a delete category. I copy it. That will be as a delete category. Our URL, I name it as a delete category, and also they have one of the ID. Right here, they have also one of the requested ID. Great. Now I'm going to create another new one that will be as a delete category. Now this type of one of the delete category method I want to create in our category controller. Now go to that our category controller. Here After that, I want to create another new one that will be as a public function and then as a delete category. Great. Okay. And also they have one of the requested ID, because here they have one of the requested ID. Also you have to take that our requested ID. Now with this ID I want to delete it. So it will be very easy. I want to delete it from our category controller, that means category table. So if you want to access that category table, we have to access it by this model as a category. Now with this category I want to use that as a find or fail our requested ID. So that will be our requested ID. Okay, here we successfully get it, and then I want to call our delete method. So then that will be deleted. Simple work. So friend, that's all you have to do. And after the delete, I want to also display some of the notification. I copy it, and now after that I want to display on the notification will be displayed as a category deleted successfully, and that will be one of the success type, and it will be returned direct to the same page, that means in our back page. So I want to use it, not that route, that will be the back, and then that will be our back page. Okay, here we don't need to pass anything. After that successfully it will be display one of the message, and it will be returned direct to the back page with this notification. So friend, that's all you have to do. Now if you click as a save all, and now I want to refresh it. Okay, I want to refresh it. Right now for education purpose I want to delete this one as a text category. If you click it, our sweet alert is successfully loaded. If you cancel it, it will be gone. Rather than if you click as a yes deleted, it's also displayed as a deleted. Yes, you can see that is a category deleted successfully. So how much easily we simply complete our total code application for the category. I hope friend it's very much clear to you. So next video I also want to create some of the subcategory. Like if this category have any subcategory, then that should be also displayed in here. So that will be also needed. So how to create that will be also very easy. I want to create another code application for the subcategory. So if you well understand this part, then our next section will be very easy to you. So in the next video I want to complete another code application for the subcategory. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.